Well, at this point, we played our poker game on the plane, had some fun, and I think we did a really good job with how we did it coming in today in the morning and not skating today. It was a great way to do it.
Apparently, Carter's saying you're the most intense guy at the poker table. What do you like about
most
it?
Intense?
That's what he said. You push the pace.
I'm like the dealer in a sense. Okay. We do a rotating dealer, but I'm the dealer in a sense where I like to see the next guy ready to go.
Who had the best trip in, like at the poker table today?
I don't know if it was Marshy or myself.
So you had a good trip?
It might have been Marshy. I think he got me out by a little bit, yeah.
How much does that kind of build the camaraderie and just like the chemistry? It's a small thing, but the poker games and stuff.
Yeah, card games are great. I told a story the other day about a guy like Josh Mahura, who was new to the team a few years ago. And he didn't necessarily want to play for the amount of money we were playing for, but he gained 5 friends for life by being at that table and for 5-6 hour flights. So it's great. We're tight at that table. It's fun.
Aaron, Paul, the last 3 playoff runs especially, has become like sort of a soundbite machine during these press conferences. Do you guys as players even get a kick out of sort of the showmanship that he shows behind the mic and all that type of stuff? Yeah,
for sure. He's charismatic. He's obviously a coach that we trust and believe in, and he's good at making people laugh. So he does the same thing to us in the room. So
yeah, in the room, that's what Brad was saying. He never knew how, being on the outside, how well he could deliver everything, right?
Yeah, his delivery is incredible. From a motivational speech to a joke to a story 30 years ago. It's to a T, perfect every time.
Yeah.
Aaron, what has this year been like for your first time playing in a contract year? Obviously, a lot, like say, trying to repeat. Just how have you handled this year, and did contract year or anything like that come to your thoughts at all as the year was progressing?
Yeah, good and bad, for sure, obviously. It's been a bit of a roller coaster for myself, and I'm happy to be in the situation now. You're playing for your life, right, in a sense. So it's been a fun experience playing a contract year, and I'm happy with the way things have gone.
And for you, you've been happy the whole career, just that thought creep in that this might be it, like this series might be it, or is that something you think about after the season plays out?
It'll have to be after the season. Obviously, a thought one way or another has obviously come into my mind, but at the end of the day, we'll see the way it plays out, and everybody knows where I stand.
Does it become stressful? I mean, like sometimes we all take it even for granted when we write about free agents, and we forget that there is a human component from the guy that was drafted, first and been there forever.
Yeah. Listen, this team, I live and breathe for the Florida Panthers. I bleed for the Florida Panthers. I've given my body and everything to this team, and I want to keep doing it forever, for as long as they'll let me come to the rink.
Looking at the big picture, obviously going into last year, everything is still a lifelong dream. Just trying to win that cup the first time. What did you do to achieve that dream? Obviously, it's a dream to win another, but where do you kind of pull that energy source from after your, almost 30 years of work? Reporting pays off, they do it again.
Yeah, I mean, I truly believe that after you win one, you want it that much more, and that's the kind of attitude that I think that all the returning players have. The amount of fun and the excitement that you get from it is incredible, and it makes you want it, again, that much more. So, yeah, that's where I pull my energy from.
On that, do you remember the feeling you had when you gave it away after your day with the cup, knowing that you'd have to win it to get it back?
Oh, yeah. That was, emotional for sure, truly.